In this video, I'm going to show you guys a YouTube automation niche that you can start without showing your face or making your own videos. And the best part is that in this niche, you will never run out of content ever. Guaranteed. Hey guys, it's Zach and I'm back. In this video, I'm going to show you guys one of the easiest niches that you can start in YouTube automation. This niche always has new content coming out for it, and this niche will always stay relevant throughout the time forever. So as a result, you will always be able to garner more views and more views through the years to come. Now, before we get into it, I want to show you guys one of my own channels that makes me about $14,000 a month. And as you can see here, it fluctuates between $500, $400, and even some days it hit up to $700 a day just from this channel alone. And I don't use my voice or my face at all. I just have a team that creates the videos for me. All right, guys, let me show you guys the niche that I'm talking about. The niche is called YouTube drama. So I'm pretty sure you guys know big YouTubers who talk about YouTube drama on the platform. People like Keemstar, H3H3 Podcasts, and people like that. Well, the thing is, they have an entire brand behind their face, and as a result, they get thousands of views and make a lot of money from sponsorships. However, there's a way that you can do the same thing without showing your face at all. So for an example, let me show you guys this channel called Spill Sesh. Spill Sesh is very similar to bigger YouTubers in the fact that they just talk about current events in the YouTube drama space. So you can see here, if you scroll around here, you can see they talk about Kim Kardashian, H3H3 Podcast, Tana Mongeau, Kanye West. They literally just talk about big news events. And because they talk about big news events, they just keep having more content that they can create, and they don't have to worry about losing content at all. So if you want to never run out of ideas for content, start a news channel. Those are the best things to start. Now let's take a look at one of their videos.
Go down memory lane and talk about our lipstick scandal. And why people are so upset with Kylie? It's for more than just one thing. On the cosmetic side, Kylie has really angered some people this week when she posted these photos of her.
So as you guys can see, it's super simple. They just show stock images and footage of different people that they talk about, and they just have someone explaining it. That's it. It's so simple. You don't even have to use your own voice in this one. You can literally just have a script and have someone else read it for you. It's super simple videos, and they make a lot of money, and they have a lot of views as well. You can see she has 107,000 views, and this was uploaded today. Now keep in mind, she does have a lot of followers. But even if she has a lot of subscribers, you can still get a lot of views if you use the keyword SEO strategy that I teach. Now let's take a look at Social Blade to see how much money they could be making per month with their videos. So you see, they could be making up to $20,000 a month just from YouTube ad revenue alone. Now that's honestly insane. Just making that much money a month, just talking about stuff in your bedroom, that is honestly amazing. They get about 5 million views a month. So that means they probably generate about 100 to 200,000 views a day. Now they're very active on their channel. They upload every single day, and that's what I honestly prefer, and I suggest you guys do. Make sure you upload consistently so that you can continuously grow in the YouTube algorithm. Because if you start to take breaks here and there, it's gonna hurt your channel. Get a similar thumbnail, get a similar video editing style, and just upload daily like them. And make sure your videos are longer so you have a higher watch time. Because if your analytics on YouTube are higher than your competition's, you will then start to outrank your competition, and as a result, your videos will do better in the search algorithm. Now let's take a look at an app called VidIQ and see how we can outrank these people in the YouTube search algorithm. So as you guys can see, I'm here on VidIQ. VidIQ is an app that lets you analyze keywords on YouTube to see which is the best way you can grow your YouTube channel. So as you can see here, I just searched Spill Sesh, and the score for Spill Sesh is actually very high. It's 66. So that means that it gets a lot of searches and it doesn't have a lot of competition. So we can organize the keywords by overall score. So if we click on that, you can see that it gives you a lot of different keywords that will work very well for optimizing your YouTube channel, like the Ace Fest, Tristan Thompson, Foreclosure, T-Spill, Addison Rae. So what you can do is just create videos based on this type of content. And that's exactly what they do as well. They talk about James Charles, H3H3, big names in the YouTube space, which have a very high search volume and low competition keyword rating on VidIQ. Now this channel is called T-Spill. It's funny how one's called Spill Sesh, one's called T-Spill. They're very similar together. So as you can see, it's basically very similar. They talk about the truth about Pink Sauce, James Charles, Kylie Jenner, Gabby Hanna. It's almost like they even feed off of each other. And you can see their thumbnails are very similar. They're very similar to each other. So you can see that if it's working for multiple channels, it can work for you too. And they have 1.7 million subscribers, so they're even bigger than SpillSesh. Let's take a look at their videos.
Trend, or even a product. A lot of small businesses have utilized TikTok for marketing and getting their brand noticed. We've had some really great small businesses blow up, and then we have the not so great ones. TikTok lets people selling untested, unregulated, and some downright dangerous products win the algorithm lottery and be put on your For You page. That's what happened with the pink sauce. If you guys haven't been living under a rock, I'm sure you've heard about pink sauce.
So it's the same thing, just a girl talking about current events in the social media space. It's so simple. Now we can see that they get a lot of views. They almost have 500,000 views on a video that was released basically a week ago. Now let's go on Social Blade and see how much they can be making from this. So it's a little surprising. They could be making a little less than them. They could be making up to $13,000 a month from their channel. However, I think it's because they don't upload as much as SpillSesh. Yeah, it's true. As you guys can see, they upload every 6 days, 9 days, 13 days. So their upload schedule is a little worse than SpillSesh. So as a result, they don't garner as many views. But if they really uploaded as much as SpillSesh, they could be pretty much bringing in about $30,000 a month. Easy with how many views they get. Now, if you guys aren't into YouTube drama, there's another way you can make a lot of money with news on YouTube, and that's talking about actual current events, like real life events and real life drama on the news. And there's a YouTuber called Optimus. This guy Optimus, he talks about current events in the actual day-to-day world. He talks about Will Smith's apology. He talks about America. He talks about China making serious threats to America and stuff like that. So if you want to be more of a serious type of YouTube channel and have that sort of vibe, you can do that as well. And he's never shown his face once on his channel at all. Let's take a look at one of his videos.
Today we're going to be talking about the new PewDiePie situation that's unfolded. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not yet, but yesterday over on Twitter was a pretty interesting one because PewDiePie's name ended up trending, and I don't know, like I said in a recent video kind of talking about like PewDiePie and Mr. Beast's upcoming subscriber war and everything, PewDiePie has been kind of, I guess, out of the limelight for a little while now, you know.
So as you can see, it's even easier than the other ladies because with him, he just shows gameplay from Rocket League. It's very simple and he just talks about it. Of course, he has little edits here and there, but overall, this is probably the easiest way you can make content. So if you just want to make very easy content and make a lot of money from it and grow a real following, you can do that. Yo, now this is what I'm talking about. This guy can make up to This guy can make up to $26,000 a month from his channel. That is unbelievable. Now, this is a channel that you guys want to start. Not showing your face at all, making so much money, growing a following, and having a long-term business. That is the key, and that's the power of YouTube automation. Now let's take a look at one more channel that's a little unorthodox in a similar niche. Now this guy's name is Dying Food, and he is actually much more of a troll, which is a lot funnier. He does a lot of jokes, and he basically talks about current events and news, but it's more about, you know, women and stuff like that. If you guys can see, it's a little funny.
Keep up with esports. Well, may have just gotten famous for basically doing nothing. So you know what? At this point, I respect it, guys. You know, if I could get famous for doing nothing, I would do it right now. Good for you. It's not the people providing the content that are the problem. It's the people that are consuming the content, as we're gonna see right now. This is just sad and gross. So what did you...
So as you guys see, it's the same thing, just gameplay. He talks about current events. He has Destiny in the background, and it's perfect. He gets a lot of views. He has a great following. He makes a lot of money from YouTube. Let's take a look at his Social Blade. See, now his Social Blade's a little lower, but that's because he doesn't upload that much at all. He probably uploads a couple times a month if I'm correct. Yeah, you guys can see that he uploads once a week. So, man, oh man. Like, if he uploaded a lot more, he'd definitely be on the level of Optimus and Teaspoon and stuff like that. Not to mention, he sells merchandise and he has other facets and ways to make money online as well. So this is not his only source of income, which is very smart. If you guys are wondering how to get started on YouTube and actually how to grow a real faceless YouTube channel without showing your face or making your own content, then check out the first link in my description and check out the Alabre Automation Academy. In this course, I'll show you step-by-step on how I find niches, how I actually optimize them with my SEO keyword research, how I upload correctly and what time to upload specifically, and how I automate and outsource every single facet of my business so I can be completely away from it. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see ya.